want to thank you so much for coming out today, supporting these two amazing, lovely, special people. Stephanie and I have been friends since 1999, and that's pretty much all of our lives. So she's a very, extremely special person to me. And so we have had 20 years of friendship this year. It's 20 years in each other's lives. And in those 20 years, there have been a lot of changes. And some are great, and some are not so great changes. We have had gains, and we'd had losses, and the only constant in those 20 years has been Steph and the Villanueva family. In those 20 years, God has blessed me abundantly with a friendship that is more special than I could have ever imagined. And now she's with a man who I know deserves the love and the devotion she puts in the relationships that she has. And you are very special, Alex. And I'm very happy that you have completed my best friend. About him, because we've been in each other's lives, we have seen our past relationships and stuff. But the way that she spoke about Alex was a way that it's like she knew she was talking about her future husband. She knew that he was going to be the one for her. And so that was always very special, because it was like no other, the way she spoke about him. You know, we all wanted to guard her heart, you know, just as family and as friends, but she was so determined, and so was he. So that's very nice to see that through those 4 years that they lasted, and that's really not seen anymore. So, to my loves, I love you both, and I wish you the happiest marriage. I wish you to just embrace the happiness, learn from the more difficult times, and always, always, always look to God for the answers to your questions. I love you both.
So, I know you've been with Alex for 9 years, so you have a few on me. But I had the privilege, burden, whatever you want to call it, of sharing a bedroom with him for 4 years. So, I've decided to provide you with some words of wisdom for your new domestic life, because I know you're going to have a lot to deal with. So, here is some free advice, if you will. So I'm really looking forward to, in 10 years, when I come over to your guys' home and I see all the beautiful, carefully curated decorations around your house. Memories of your time and your experiences together, and things to celebrate your love and welcome guests. So that's why I'm telling you right now, please do not let him pick anything. Unless you want your entire house to be Captain America and Superman themed. In which case, go for it. I have to say I was, surprised and pleasantly surprised to look at your registry and see nothing from the Bed Bath & Beyond boys section. You're already doing a pretty good job here, Steph. Like I said earlier, Alex is more than my friend, he's my brother. You nailed down an incredible guy who I know for certain feels so lucky to be with you, and I really can't emphasize just how lucky you are too. So, Steph, my last piece of advice is to remember that every day. And remember how much you love him and how much he loves you. And Alex, my one piece of advice for you is don't screw it up. You're incredibly lucky to have found your true partner in crime here. So, welcome to the family, Steph. We're all pretty excited to have a sister.
Matthew 13:31-32. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants, and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches.
This is marriage in all its juice and its joy. It's two lovers following the way of Jesus by freely and humbly giving themselves to each other, and then together bearing the fruit of Christ's kingdom in the shared life of loving community. This kind of relationship takes time and effort to cultivate. The strong joy which marriage can bring is the result of long years of patience and persistence. But given that I remember walking around with Alex after a high school math class, talking about his feelings for Steffi, and given that their love and partnership is still standing nearly a decade later, I think that they have a pretty good head start.
Stephanie, in the name of God, I, Alexander,
Take you to be my wife,
take you to be my wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my vow.
This is my vow.
Alexander,
In the name of God, I, Stephanie,
in the name of God, I, Stephanie,
take you to be my husband,
take you to be my husband,
have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my vow.
This is my vow.
Stephanie and Alex, due to your commitment to Jesus Christ and to one another, now as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, it is my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Time to kiss. Everyone, I present to you Alexander and Stephanie Valdez.
Love that I can't fathom. You came and paid my ransom when you conquered my grave. Y yo no merezco nada. Eso se llama gracia. Sé que no es justo. That's the beauty of grace. Beautiful grace. Tú me amas. For so long I had my dreams up on the shelf. One of these days I'll dust them off, I told myself. But life keeps on going and time keeps on rolling away. Another day, another year around the sun. And all the things I'd like to do keep stacking up. But I keep on going and time keeps on running away. But it's all about to change, 'cause my time is coming. It all starts now. I'm on my way up. I'm on my way up. Oh, oh, oh. It all starts now. The stars are waiting. I'm on my way up. Oh, oh, oh. It all starts now. With every breath I'm gonna take, I'll see it out. With every fear that's in my way, I'll take it down. And I'll keep on fighting, 'cause I know I'm finding the way. I can feel the change, and my time is coming. It all starts now. I'm on my way up. I'm on my way up. Oh, oh, oh. It all starts now. The stars are waiting. I'm on my way up. Oh, oh, oh. It all starts now. I got the fire.